Are you a full-time recording artist at this point?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
How long has it been?
It's been about 3 years. About 3 years.
In these 3 years, ever signed a recording contract?
Never. Still independent.
Been offered?
I have, yeah. Can't say who, but I have. And it's not the right situation yet. I'm just waiting on a situation that just makes sense. I'm not like one of these young. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not like one of these young dumb kids. You could just wave money in my face and just say you're gonna sign me for $2 million and $1 million and stuff like that. That I could blow in a day. You know what I'm saying? I need some stability. We need a partnership. We need to make sure that the situation is beneficial for everybody. And my masters, I can own my masters and I can, take care of my family when I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no labels passing my stuff, selling my stuff to a bunch of different people when my family could be, reaping the benefits of my hard work. So, I just want to write a great situation that's going to benefit me and the label. If that happens. If not, I just go indie and I just rock indie. You know what I'm saying? I could build it on my own.
You've been offered a contract one time at this point?
A couple times. Maybe 2 or 3.
Two or three different record labels?
Yeah.
Major or independent?
Major.
And you declined all of them?
All of them. And I turned down a BET contract where they kicked me off of a show called One Shot that I was on a few years ago too. I'm not good with bad contracts. I'm just not that person, to be honest with you. I'm not good with it.
How did that situation even happen?
How
did you get picked for it?
They had an audition downtown for the BET One Shot show. It wasn't even a BET show. It was just a show that Crooked Eye and a few other people were like promoting on a bunch of platforms. My uncle told me about it at once. I was like, yeah, I should do it. And then I kind of ignored it. And then I got a call one day saying, oh, where you at right now? They doing like auditions. I think it was my homegirl, Liana. She hit me. It was like, yo, what you doing right now? They having auditions for this TV show and niggas is rapping and they got bars and they doing this. You should go. So I didn't even think about it. I just picked up my phone. I was like, I brushed my teeth and called my homeboy, like, take me down there. I didn't even think about it. I just got out of bed and brushed my teeth and put on clothes. I didn't do no thinking. So I went out there and the line was like wrapped around the corner. Jack Thriller out there interviewing people. Like it was kind of cool. Like it was really cultural. It was people from like different states and different cities all in Miami, downtown competing to like see who the best rapper is. It was really dope. So I got there, I got in, and I had to rap for like 3 different people before I actually got to before they told us like if we go to the next round and stuff like that. So I know Crooked Eye, he has brothers, I believe, that have a group. So I think he was kind of like promoting them at the same time. So he had us like rap in front of them and they were like judges. And then from there, they picked people and I was one of the people that got picked. I actually met Nadeska from Everyday Struggle at Complex. Shout out Nadeska, that's my sister. I actually met Nadeska there before she was at Complex. I think she was working for MTV News at the time too. A lot of beneficial stuff came from it. It was like, just contracts, man. Contracts are crazy.
So you got picked to be in the final round or the final cast, or
it was 3 rounds at first, but on TV I think they showed it as like 2 rounds or something like that. But we did 1 round. It was a 3-day, like it was like a 3-day event. So 1 round, they told us at the end we picked these 50 people. I think it was. And then the next day they picked like 25 people or something like that. And then the day after that it was like 10 or 5 or I think it was 5 or I don't know. It was I don't remember the structure of it.
But you were one of the 5?
But I was one of
the top.
10. I made it all the way to the end, like the finals in Miami. Like all the way to the end, to the 3rd day.
And they give you this contract to go any further?
Yeah, but they gave us the contract like after, like it was way after.
So you actually film everything?
We filmed everything first. It's crazy I'm talking about this. We filmed everything first, and then they were pitching it to like TV networks and stuff like that. They were pitching it to TV networks, and after they pitched it, that's when the contracts came. On some crazy stuff.
Because BET picked it up?
Yeah, but the people who originally created the show, it was like their contracts, so they made it how they wanted to do it. Well, it's all love though. Like I appreciate the opportunity and everything that everybody done for me, but the show was just like, it's kind of weird.
So you don't end up signing this contract, so they just take you out of all the...
Yeah, they removed me from, well, they didn't remove me, they kind of did some editing that kind of made my situation look a little kind of what it wasn't, if that makes any sense. They did like the editing thing. So yeah, that happened.
Do you want to explain what they showed and what it really was?
No, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I don't want to do that. But the crowd was more on my side, and you know, I got some love from Khaled and love from some other people. But it just looked like Khaled was like real harsh on me. You feel me? And Crooked Eye was real harsh on me. But it wasn't really like that. They said they were like harsh at first, but then they were more like, yeah, but my nigga, you dope, and my nigga, you this and you that. But they kind of left that stuff out. I think that's because I didn't sign that. You feel me? So it is what it is.
Looking back at any of those recording contracts that you turned down, did you make the right decision? Looking back?
I believe so. I believe there's one situation that if I would have took it, it could have been a 50-50. Because a lot of the artists that came from that became really huge, but it was a few artists that were like under it that didn't really do anything. But I feel like with my potential, my work ethic, I could have been one of the ones that became really huge if I would have stuck around.
So do you regret that or you don't?
I think about it. I wouldn't say I regret it. I don't regret a thing. I made every decision for a reason, so I can't say I regret it.
In these 3 years, you being a full-time recording artist, ever felt like quitting?
I feel like quitting all the time. All the time I feel like quitting. I think it's normal. If you don't love something so much that you hate it just as much, then I don't think you should be doing it, because your passion is not completely in it. Michael Jordan hated winning so much sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Because it made him Michael Jordan. It made him who he was when he stepped outside of the doors with all the attention and everything, you know what I'm saying? Some people love that hard work, some people don't. Some people just want it easy, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like I love it so much that even when I do want to quit, I'm like, nigga, what are you doing? You letting your crown slip, sir. You letting your crown slip, king. Get right. Shake back. And I feel like any artist, if you feel like quitting, that might be that might be a second away from you blowing up. So don't fucking quit. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, don't fucking quit. Do what you gotta do.
So, just to be clear, in these 3 years, you being a full-time recording artist, you've had a feeling of quitting, but you've never actually quit?
I've never actually quit. I've taken breaks from it where I was just like, I'm gonna take a week or two off. But even me taking those week or two off, that week or 2 weeks off, it's still like ideas. Let me write this down. Maybe something to come from it. It's never like you completely stopped. Never.
And it sounds like it's a self-motivation that kept you from quitting?
Yeah,
or
absolutely.
Or was it a support system?
I think it's more self. Because the type of person I am, I like to look strong, to be honest with you. I don't like people seeing me weak. I don't like I don't like people feeling sorry for me. I don't like people knowing like that I'm going through some shit. I like to be that strong one. I like to be that person that worked through that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I didn't even know you were going through that. I like to be that person. I am that person. I would figure it out before I ask for help. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's more self. It's more like, yo, wake the fuck up. I do have an uncle, my Uncle Jonathan, who I do call, that gives me like the best advice. So when I hit him up, you know, he always be like, take a break from it. You love it. You know what you're here to do. You know what you made for. You know what you built for. He's like, just take a break from it. It'll come back to you. So, and it always come back. Always.
Anyone ever tell you, yeah, you know what, this stuff isn't for you. Maybe you should quit?
No, I actually don't. I haven't had anybody tell me that. It's more keep going, the more I see you than it is. I feel like if people feel like I shouldn't be doing it, I think it's really from a place of hate because of all I've accomplished. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you could tell me that you're not supposed to be doing this. There's no way.